Hey fourth graders, welcome back to another math lesson. This lesson is going to be similar to the one that you completed on Monday. We're still working on comparison story problems, and we're still working with the strategy of drawing a model to help us solve. The one thing that will be a little bit different is I'm also going to show you a way to check your work so that you can feel 100% confident in your answer before you turn your work in. So without further ado, let's get started. Here is the question for today. It says, John challenged his sister Beth to a jumping jacks competition. They both did jumping jacks for 10 seconds. John completed 48 jumping jacks, which was 4 times more than his sister Beth. How many jumping jacks did Beth complete? So I'm thinking, I read it once, let me read it one more time just to really begin to understand what this question is asking. John challenged his sister Beth to a jumping jacks competition. They both did jumping jacks for 10 seconds. John completed 48 jumping jacks, which was 4 times more than his sister Beth. I'm thinking, okay, so John definitely did more than Beth. And then, how many jumping jacks did Beth complete? Okay, so I'm trying to figure out Beth, how many she completed. I know that John completed 48, and I know it's 4 times as much as Beth. So our strategy here is to create models, and we need a model for each person. So we have John and we have Beth. So here's how the model is going to go. We're not sure about Beth, how many jumping jacks she did, but we can create a model for her. It's just this little box, and we're not sure how many jumping jacks she did. What we are sure of is that John did 4 times as many jumping jacks as his sister Beth. So the model that I'm going to create is a model that's 4 times bigger than Beth's model. Here's Beth's model, and John's model is 4 times as big. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our problem also told us that John completed 48 JJs, jumping jacks. So I'm trying to figure out what magic number, the same number I can put in these 4 boxes that's going to get me to 48. And it's making me think that I can use a division sentence. 48 divided by my 4 groups is going to get me that magic number. And I'm going to again use what I know about division. I'm going to divide 48 divided by 4, and I have to think, okay, 4 times what is going to get me close to 48? Oh, well, 4 times 10, that's 40. That's pretty close to 48. And then I'm going to subtract what's left. So I have 8 here. Again, 4 times what number is close to 8? Oh, 4 times 2 is exactly 8. I'm left with 0 remainder, and then I add up my partial quotients, which is 12. So my magic number here is 12. So I'm going to go back to my model and fill in my model. We said that if this is 12, then that's what Beth has to be, because this amount is the same. It's just that John has 4 times more. So Beth, in our problem, she actually completed 12 jumping jacks. So Beth completed 12, I'm going to say JJs. And if we really want to make sure we're correct and we want to check our work, there's definitely a way. So to check if this 12 is right, I'm thinking that I can just do the opposite of division, which is multiplication, to see if I get the answer. So I could take this 12 and multiply it by 4, and let me see if I get 48. So 12 times 4, does that equal 48? Well, let me see. I can make a model here, box model. I have 4 here. I can split this 12 into 10 plus 2. 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 2 is 8. Oop, I indeed get the 48 jumping jacks. So I can now feel pretty confident in this answer of Beth completing 12 jumping jacks. I hope this was helpful. Again, you'll be doing problems like this on your own. So happy solving, and thanks for watching.